Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning, good morning. A pleasant morning to everyone waking up this morning to this brand new, beautiful Monday, folks. It's the seventh day of September 2020. Like right now, we are here and we want to say good morning to one and all out there today viewing the show. Welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. Robert Checker Usher with you. We go up until 9 o'clock this morning. Here's hoping that all is well and fine with you all out there. Everything irate, everything dep on track. We would like to congratulate all Belizeans today, waking up bright and early this morning as we get ready to celebrate the commemoration of the Battle of St. George's Key. There is much more that we can discuss right here this morning, and we'll be doing that. We heard about all the different cases that are rising. A big one came down last night, especially with the numbers that was recorded for the Orange Walk district. Folks, we are going up. We are in the peak right now. But nevertheless, folks, all we have to do is to have faith and take care of ourselves. So at this time, we join our sister in this morning, bright and early. Delve, good morning, Delve. Good morning.
Good morning, buenos dias,
Aye, say me, sister. We're here today. What a wonderful morning. What a beautiful day today that the Lord has lent us once again. So let's give thanks this morning, Delve.
All right, let us give thanks. I'd just like to share the verse for the morning and then I'll go into the prayer. And this morning's verse is taken from Job chapter 9, verse 24, and it reads, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of judges. If it is not he, who else would it be?" Almighty and Heavenly Father, Lord, this morning I just come before you once again, oh God, just giving you thanks for life. Thank you for breath, oh God. Thank you that you have spared us once more to be here, Lord. And I just pray, oh God, if it is not you, then who else? Lord, you are in divine control. And at this point, there are many questions, there are many things that we don't understand, but the mystery things belong to you. I just pray that you increase our faith in you, O Lord. I just pray that you keep covering us with your blood, sweet Jesus. And from day to day, Lord, may you keep guiding us. And may we humble ourselves, Father, acknowledging that you are who give and who take away. You are who make everything in all its right seasons. And may we humble ourselves to you. I just pray that you bless this day. Bless everyone who you have allowed in this day, O great one. And to you, I just give all the honor and the glory. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. And good morning once again, Delve. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I believe I'm okay. And yourself?
Well, thanks God, I'm still alive. I feel all right. So I'm blessed. I'll call it that. I'm blessed.
All right. So how was the services over the weekend from the Orange Walk Bible Chapel?
Well, you know what, Mr. Techie, it was a great message. Again, they put it up on speaker, and we singing and we lead praise and worship here at home since we still can't assemble in the church. But the church are just the four walls. We are the church. Yeah. So it was a good time yesterday.
Yeah. So what was the content of the message?
The message was to be bold and courageous. And the pastor shared from Joshua, the book of Joshua. We're on Joshua chapter 1, and in that book, God is commanding his command that he gave Joshua. And never what choice he gave Joshua, it was a command. Be bold and be courageous. And the pastor focuses on knowing at this time that may we be bold as Christians, as believers, and not fear the corona. Yes, it is around us. Yes, it has, symptoms and effects. But if we keep focused on God, that is where our boldness comes in. As we were discussing also, because when they say when you go to the hospital, it seems that it's only numbers that they're getting because they don't give you much to treat. Maybe they don't have much. So, but we still have to come home and find, your own remedies and stuff like that. So I focus on what cannot cure you and focus on Him who can.
Okay, good. Nice message. When it comes to those messages and those classes and preaching online, as an adult, do you feel that you are receiving the same as you're there physically in the church?
It is a huge difference, because, when you're there in person, to me, it is a different experience. Nothing like being in the sanctuary, just get a live and direct, content. But over the phone, because he sent a video to us, but over the phone, it's still the word of God. It's still the word of God, and, it's made a whole lot, a deeper experience personally when we are actually in the sanctuary receiving the message.
Okay, so you believe
Like,
yeah. So you believe in that way, like when it comes to the virtual classes with the children, do you feel like there's a challenge there for them as well?
it is, because in the classroom, and I like how you got to that point. In the classroom, it's easy for a child to just raise their hand and say Miss or Sir, and Miss or Sir they come. But online, while it's a struggle, because one, we have internet issues sometimes.
Yes.
And you and I have faced that sometimes, like cat and mouse. You they call me, I they call you. Internet they broke up.
But for we case that Satan they try get between it, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But either way, the internet connection is an issue there, and some of the kids may tend to be more distracted being at home. They're not in comfort zone per se. They might want to lay down and stuff like that if they don't have a parent to say, not all right, that's study time. We sit around the table. When you're done your work, then you go up on the sofa. Some kids might want to get a little comfy, and then they wouldn't pay much mind to whatever is happening online. So it does have its pros and its cons.
Yeah, because like you are saying that maybe they lay down on the sofa or they just want to drink water or they play, So, but in the classroom, teacher is there, right? So you could say if you are teaching, and you could say if all the kids are attentive, some of them they peep through the window, some of them look back on each other's,
And then we can call them out. And with the bathroom, it's not every minute that they go to bathroom in the classroom, especially with the older kids. But at home, it's a bit different, unless, again, they have parents who say, all right, your classes don't start. Make sure you use bathroom before you sit down so you can focus.
Yeah.
Right? Just to set that in place for them.
Yeah. Well, with this pandemic thing, we really have one big challenge, gal.
We do. But we can overcome, we are make maybe a lot of mistakes before, we get to adapt to this new normal, if I could call it so.
Yeah, because Delve, all the way back when this thing started back in around in March, when we had the first case that was identified in San Pedro, and I believe within Belize City and San Ignacio. Then the whole country was locked down, and that helped us. And then afterwards, when it opened up back, you start to hear like one case, the Cayo. Remember Cayo, get locked down too. Then you hear our next case, some places, Belize City, you hear the Corozal. But then Orange Walk was so blessed, and then we never made it get none at all. But then that, I guess that we need to follow. Like you always say, we have two roads to follow. You have to follow the right part, because you could say, okay, Orange Walk, you see what happened, and they give you a chance. If you make you open your eyes, every way have, you don't have none. You stop doing wrong things, you take care of yourself. Orange Walk, I wouldn't say everybody in Orange Walk, but I'm talking about the district in general. Orange Walk was there, and then now, with what was reported yesterday, before yesterday, we have the highest cases in the country, and yesterday one big one come out. I don't remember the number, but a big one for Orange Walk, and Orange Walk is the leading in numbers when it comes to the virus right now.
Yes, I'm checking it up. I'm monitoring it. We have a big, I think like 4 change.
50.
Like,
Yesterday 50 come out for Orange Walk out of the test.
wow,
50.
that's a huge number.
Yeah. And you see what happened is to Delve, those tests that are going on, these are the ones that they're identified. But
Mm-hmm.
we can also use that assumption that say that other persons are out there yet that might have it and they don't know. So these people are still not on the list. So it could be more than 50, but 50 are the ones that are documented.
Mm-hmm. And that's more than likely the case, Mr. Checky, because for more than one reasons, people will not want to get tested. Some, they're afraid. Some just don't want to know. If I have corona, I have corona. You know, it's not everyone who's willing to go and get tested.
Some
So
people,
more than likely, it's more than that. It's just not reported.
so people shame.
Some are ashamed, yes.
Yeah, when we shouldn't be,
And
right?
But then there is a stigma. I have to be real as well. There is a stigma because, you know, if there is one person maybe in your neighborhood, and maybe this doesn't go for our neighborhood. If somebody in your neighborhood got corona, in the shop, as I've heard all the story about this right in the neighborhood here. In the shop, they want to know like the person to go and buy it and say, oh, your whole family have it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. That's why we have to commend the persons. We have to commend people that comes out and then do the leave video and put it out there and say, you know, I have it. People come out and they make their statement, they call the different networks across the country, say, you know what, I have been diagnosed positive with the COVID-19, you know, so we can know, right? But I don't believe that discrimination should be there, or say, oh, well, he have it, I don't want to see wife wrong me, I don't want to see brother, I don't want to see picking it wrong me, you know?
Right. You know, we do have to take care and stuff, and, you know, everybody needs to go to the shop. You know, if you put the person, and you know the person like have it, them put on their mask and stuff like that, you know, you sanitize the money and whatever, people have to eat.
Yep.
And I don't think the virus have any way soon for go away. So we, as individuals, you know, the shop owners, whatever, we have to find ways to protect ourselves and to make sure that we be of service to others as well. Sanitize the money and stuff like that, but people have to get in these stuff to eat.
Yep. And this sanitizer and the mask has to be part of our expense, just like your grocery, you have to buy your sugar, you have to buy your milk, you have to buy your toiletries. The mask and the sanitizer has to be a part of those expenses as well now. Add it to your list.
The new normal, we have to add it
Yep.
in.
Well, we could just continue praying, y'all, you know?
Yes.
And
yes, Mr. Chucky. Prayers do move mountains, so we can't give up now.
All right. Well, thanks again, Delvan. We link up once again tomorrow, all right?
All right, God first, we shall.
All
Have
right.
a great one.
Same. Folks, we will continue right here this morning. That was Delve giving us those inspiration. We want to say good morning to Jovan this morning. Boy, I said Jovan eat one big fried chicken yesterday. Yeah, you're big up, brother. You're large up, you know. You shall me heal me, man, but you want to heal me when I don't let you up the bone. But that's cool. That's nice. We are still friends. The Albanian man reach out directly, so don't worry. I see you this morning. But now, folks, you know, last week we had the tropical storm threat here in Belize, parts of hurricane winds, parts of the south. And now we will be checking in with the Belize Met Service to see what the days ahead will look like, what the weather will be like this morning, bleaky. Yeah, this morning, bleaky. But we will check in with the Belize Met Service, and from there we will know and we will hear exactly what's happening when it comes to the weather situation right here, not only in Orange Walk, but across the country. So we link up right now and we will be welcoming the forecaster on duty this morning to bring us today's weather forecast. Let's get it going.
Good morning. Slightly moist and unstable conditions will continue this morning, but weather conditions are expected to start improving later this afternoon. The 24-hour forecast is for sunny skies with some cloudy spells today, A few showers and isolated thunderstorms will continue mainly along coastal areas this morning and then decrease this afternoon. Tonight will be partly cloudy with showers and thunderstorms becoming generally isolated. A flood watch remains in effect for the possibility of flooding near rivers and streams in southern Belize. High temperatures today will be around 87 Fahrenheit along the coast, 92 inland and 78 in the hills. Lows tonight will be near 81 Fahrenheit along coastal areas, 73 inland and 66 in the mountains. Winds over the open sea will be light and variable, and sea conditions will be slight. There will be a low tide at 7:22 this morning, and a high tide follows at 1:12 this afternoon. The sun will set at a minute after 6 this evening and rise at 5:39 tomorrow morning. The moon will set at 9:56 this morning and rise at 9:40 tonight. The outlook for Tuesday and Tuesday night is for partly cloudy skies with showers and thunderstorms remaining generally isolated. In the tropical weather outlook, at 3 this morning, the center of tropical depression number 17 was located near latitude 17.3 degrees north, longitude 42.1 degrees west, or about 1,380 miles east of the northern Leeward Islands. The depression was moving to the west-northwest at 6 miles per hour, with maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour. At the same time, tropical depression number 18 was located near latitude 15.2 degrees north, longitude 20.3 degrees west, or about 250 miles east-southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands. This system was moving to the west at 12 miles per hour, with maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour. And that's your weather report and forecast from the National Meteorological Service.
Thank you very much to the forecaster on duty there this morning. So we are looking at some flooding, but not in this area, in the southern part of the country. We know that last week when that storm came, it brought a lot of rain, and the rain was mostly strong in the southern part of the country. Folks, the time is 22 minutes after 7. This is the Sugar City Morning Show. We're coming to you live from North Television Channel 10, right here in Orange Walk, as we say hello to everyone across the country. We'll be taking our first break of the morning, and we'll be back after these messages right here on North Television Channel 10.
Saltar la frontera es ilegal y coloca a toda la nación en riesgo. Nuestros vecinos, Guatemala y México, han experimentado un rápido incremento de casos de contagio de COVID-19 y hay más muertes cada día. Personas entrando a Belice ilegalmente, viniendo de esos países con múltiples casos, no les están haciendo las pruebas de COVID-19. Es por eso que es importante reportar a cualquiera que entre ilegalmente a Belice llamando a nuestras líneas directas. Para Smart, marque 0800-586-7377, 0800-267-3377 y para Digi, marque 0800-728-3293. Tolerar o participar en entrar ilegalmente es ponerte a ti, a tu familia y a todo tu país en riesgo. Recuerda, cualquiera que sea arrestado deberá pagar una multa de hasta 5,000 y o prisión por 2 años. Detén el salto de fronteras hoy. Este mensaje es presentado por el Departamento de Policía de Belice y el Banco de Belice.
Boy, I'm late again. What? Done in there yet? More time to sleep then.
Ugh, where'd I put my license? What? More cash? Yes!
Oh my god, that's a huge slice. More for me.
Morning.
Who doesn't love having more of your favorite things.
Start your money right.
With Digicel's new prepaid data plans, you get more data to do more of the things you love. That's more chats, more snaps, more surfing, more videos, more everything. So go ahead, live your best life with Digi. Whatever that may be.
From working late to hot date avec Derek. Yes, you can. Looking half decent at early morning Pilates. Yes, you can. When you've totally forgotten your BFF's birthday. Yeah, you can. Looking surprisingly good in last night's clothes. Even unscheduled media appearances. Batiste Dry Shampoo. Yes, you can.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
When you think about compassion, care and kindness, the area representative of Orange Walk East, Honorable Elodio Aragon Jr., immediately comes to mind. He has demonstrated through dedication and hard work that the people he represents are his priority. His work in Orange Walk East to deliver goods and services has been never-ending. Infrastructure, streets, water, land, social assistance, sports, and education are areas in which Mr. Aragon has focused and delivered to his people in the Orange Walk East. Honorable Aragon has lived a life of dedicated service to his country and people with an excellent track record. Orange Walk East deserves the best. So, for continued development, vote for Honorable Elodio Aragon Jr.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
What they want to do is to try to secure their future in terms of grasping after political victory. There will be time enough for that. We can't go beyond November, the first week in November. But in the meantime, for God's sake, please focus on the fact that we are in a crisis that all of us together, led by the government, but all of us together must serve. You see, Madam Speaker, the leader of the opposition is not present, but when, because he makes clear that his opposition is not on a matter of principle, it is strictly political. When he makes clear that he will put opportunism ahead of the best interests of the country, that is when he opens himself up to my declaring to the whole nation that he is unfit for leadership. You don't cut and run in the middle of a pandemic. Worse, you don't seek to exploit the pandemic for narrow political gain. And Madam Speaker, I am not the only one who says that he's unfit for leadership. He should tell us about what a member of his own party said, and I quote, "You," addressing it to the leader of the opposition, You have shown unscrupulous behavior time and time again, and it is a part of your DNA. This is a reflection of your insecurity as party leader. You are aware many eyes are on the leadership of the party. Despite your having failed continuously to prove your leadership skills, your despicable actions will also violate the Constitution of Belize if given the opportunity. You have not demonstrated any qualities and capabilities of becoming the next Prime Minister of Belize. In closing, because of your lack of capacity to lead this nation of Belize and your inability to deliver yourself as a leader, you will now stand to bear all the consequences. Enough said, Madam Speaker.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, folks. We will be bringing you the numbers of the report that came out, about the pandemic, the coronavirus. We'll be bringing those reports, but on a very positive note, folks. On a very positive note, that the September celebrations is here. It's not like what it used to be before. It's not like what we knew and the way we used to celebrate. So this year it's been celebrated in a very special way. And last week, Saturday, we did a concert and with September music and decorations to at least to get us in the feel, to get us in the mood. And last week, Tuesday, which was the 1st of September, was celebrated as flag raising day. We have Love FM right now. They are doing their competition of Raise the Flag, which show the patriotism and gets us in the mood. We had the Queen of the Bay pageant, which was held on the 29th of August. I'm not sure if they will be having the Miss Independence, because we also have a Miss Independence contest, or Miss Belize, but that has been chartered to a private company. But yesterday, folks, Flavors Entertainment has teamed up with the National Institute of Culture and History, NICH, and NICH launched the official opening of the September celebrations. Remember last year they had the song competition in Corozal, and Corozal won that song competition, and the pick was for Orange Walk to have the song competition here in Orange Walk. But unfortunately, because of the pandemic, we didn't have any song competition this year. So Placencia, I believe it was Danriga or Placencia, but somewhere in the south, had the pick for the opening of the September celebrations. It doesn't mean that if the song competition is held in one district, then the official opening will be held in one district. When we had the opening here in Orange Walk, I believe the song competition was held somewhere in Danriga. So, From Belize with Love, it was the first live concert that would stream with Flavors Entertainment, and they started off yesterday at 3 p.m. timing as well with the official ceremonies, and the live concert followed performances by Super G alongside the Cherokee, also the drummers and dancers, Brother David and the Tribal Vibes. Brother David, I see you popping that favorite line yesterday. No radio hype and people think that is song. Hello everybody, how you feel today? Big up yourself and keep yourself going and keep yourself positive, right? And don't worry about people, worry about yourself, but at the same time you share with each others. So Brother David and Tribal Vibes, along with the Sambai drummers, dancers, the Sweet Pain Band, Seeing Bite, La Robea, also the drummers, that's Kylon Kerry and Kerwin Ramirez. So we must congratulate Niche for putting on this big show. It was performances by the beach in Placencia, beautiful Placencia. You know, it's good when these things happen because we are seeing the different pictures, the different videos of our country. This is Belize. So it continues throughout the week. I don't really have the official program, but we know on the 9th there will be a concert. A concert will be staged the night, and they have representation from all over the country. From the north, representing the north will be Lucio and the New Generation. We spoke last night, and they are already ready. They did their recording already because this is a virtual concert, and with the amount of performers that will be there, everyone cannot be on one stage at the same time. Yesterday was a different situation because it was spread out. But on the 9th night, you can tune in. I believe the show is supposed to start at 8 o'clock. It will be on most of the television stations and also on Facebook. So Lucio and the New Generation will be representing Orange Walk. Then we have Kenny Gladden and a New Creation Band from Belize City. From down south, we will be having representation from, I believe we have the Sweet Pain Band, we have Mohabob, we have other artists from that area. Belize City will be having the Lord. You know, if you're band there. We cannot have a celebration for the 10th without the Lord, right? So the Lord will be in that as well. Among other entertainers, DJ Dalla will be the host of the show. So you can join in, you can tune in and, you know, be part of it and feel the spirit, the nice spirit of the way we celebrate. You know, we have to acknowledge Niche for doing this because, you know, all bands cannot do what others are doing. So at this time, Niche has reached out and bringing the celebration to you all, bringing it, make you feel it live, you can feel it lively. But like I always say, you know, we commend the other bands that are doing their presentations. I believe Gil Harris 7 will be doing one sometime around the 19th. We have a good Belize band from California that will be having one on the 19th as well. I think it's something like the Royal Band. In that band, we have Lande from Orange Walk. Remember Lande Sutherland. We also have Lloyd that, you know, used to play the bass with Youth Connection Band. We got Toacha on the drums. We have Zet from Corozal playing the trumpet along with other trumpeters. We have Guy. He was a policeman here in Belize. We have Prince from Cayo. So it's a wide variety. I don't really have all the names of the other members of the band, but you can tune in. It's a nice Belizean band. They sing so great. They sing so happy when they are doing their thing. And so that will happen on the 19th. We have other bands. We have the Techno Band in Corozal as well. We have the Gil Harris 7. We have the New Dynamics Band. And they will be doing their show in their own way. So we want you all to tune into that concert on the 9th. That is put together by the National Institute of Culture and History, Niche. So remember, Lucio and the New Generation is representing the North. Then from Belize City, we have Kenny Gladden and the New Creation Band. We also have the Lord, that's Lord Ray-Ban, doing his thing. Then we have Mohabob. We got Chico Ramos there from the South. We have the Sweet Pain Band from the South representing. And other artists that I really can't remember all right now. I believe Super G is on the show as well. But tune in and be part and enjoy the 9th of September as Lucio and the New Generation represents Orange Walk in that big show. Coming up for the 21st of September, right now, we here in Orange Walk, we know that the place to be for September 20th and September 21st. Persons from all over the country. We got playing the commune from all over the states. We got some people come on the cruise ship and they jump off of the cruise ship when they reach a tourist village. They say, what, Orange Walk, they have all of this, we and stay. So we have persons from all over the world comes to Orange Walk for that big celebration. And we just couldn't say, okay, pandemic, nothing may happen. Well, it's happening, folks. It's happening because Youth Connection Band are getting ready to do a big virtual concert on the 20th night to make you feel this celebration. So you get all your drinks ready, all your nice food. I don't know how the fireworks and work this year because people used to get in and leave fireworks, but if you could stay away from the fireworks, just tune in to Channel 10 because we have it live on Channel 10 as well, folks, on the Youth Connection Band page on Universal Radio. Lots of different platforms on YouTube. And we will be doing that on the 20th night, and we'll be showing you all. We'll be bringing you the official speech from the mayor of Orange Walk, and also I believe we will get a speech from the president of Niche, and also we will be getting a speech from the chairman of the September Celebrations Committee, which is the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, Honorable Patrick Faber. Then on the 21st, folks, we will rove. We'll rove around the town. We have to call it parade so people can know. Remember we did one back on the ending of June when we were coming to the end of the quarantine. So we will be doing that for the 21st. We want you all to join in and enjoy yourselves. Send the messages to our friends abroad and for us to join the celebration. Folks, this morning when I was coming to work, sometime I take one circle of town. I meet Chepe and Emerson and he eat tacos. I tell Emerson, why? You're going to work, why I eat up first. I go on the tongue and come back when I come back, I sit there at the meat pipe. I don't know where to go on this boy. I don't know if he reached at work this morning, but as we report right here, folks, Jovan said that he missed this boy because when he see that boy, you feel like he the Albania. What? Why are you there? Good morning, Professor. Why are you there?
Anyways, good morning. Good morning.
Where you going, man?
Nada, un poquito atrasados el día de hoy, pero no fue por lo que usted ha mencionado al igual.
Ese fue bien.
No, esperamos de que cuando ya terminemos usted diga, bueno, Emerson, ya venimos a trabajar, vamos a tomar un merecido desayuno.
Yeah.
Eso es lo que estoy esperando. Mucho que comentarles, muy buenos días. Esta hermosa mañana sorprendente. Hemos estado haciendo nuestro trabajo durante el transcurso del fin de semana, cuando muchos tienen la oportunidad de relajarse, ¿verdad? Ya nosotros aquí tratamos de conseguir toda la información para desglosarlo el día como hoy. Mr. creo que triste nuevamente, mañanas muy tristes, muy espantosas, creo que si yo le digo el número, le digo este número 50, el número 50 se ha escuchado. Más que nada se ha escuchado de todas las cosas que están pasando, y especialmente ahorita el número 50 significa 50 casos para Orange Walk.
Hello, good morning, SugarCity Morning Show.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
I was listening to your show a while ago when you were talking about celebration. In the context of the word celebrate, you do celebration when you achieve something. When you are happy. I know we achieved something on the 10th, we achieved something on the 21st, our Independence Day, but we need to achieve that our country gets rid of this COVID-19. The latest report is that we have 50 cases in the Orange Walk district.
Yep.
Why Orange Walk district is growing very fast? That means we're not doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
We are not doing something right. Let's keep that in our mind, right? We're probably not doing the proper thing. The instructions we're out and about, and this pandemic is serious, man.
Kala, what you believe different that we can do that we are not doing right? What different you think we could do?
I mean, Mr. Washa, you go out in the town right now. You see the multitude of people outside the town. I don't know if they're doing business, I don't know what they're doing, but a lot of people are out and about in town, right? And let me tell you something that a lot of people might might not know, the cloth mask that you wear is only have 25% protection. It only gives you 25% protection. It's not a proper mask. It's not a proper thing to use. If you're using a cloth mask, you need to have a lining inside. You can do it locally. You can use wax paper to line it, so that when you breathe out, it doesn't release those particles. When you breathe in, you don't breathe in those particles. But you're using the mask as fashion now, right? But the cloth mask does not protect you. The mask that would protect you at 98% is the N95 mask.
Yep.
The surgical mask, you need to use 2 of them to be
fully protected.
Like the N95 mask.
Yeah.
The N95 masks are very expensive. I'm not saying we need to use that or you need to buy that, but we can do otherwise with the cloth mask. We need to put protection in between the cloth mask, right? Because the cloth masks are not protecting us. It's not a proof. It's only 25% protection.
Yeah,
right?
Carla, but you know what happened is...
We're doing something that is not right. Because we went out of 67 positive cases, Orange have 50. Imagine, 50.
Yeah.
And Felipe 26, Orange down 10, and then you divide the balance. Those are the biggest ones. So we're not doing something right.
Yeah, Carla, you don't believe that maybe some of the business places, rumors are rumors, but sometimes you hear that they have one certain business place where 1 or 2 persons have this virus and they say they have cleanup, and then they know nothing about it. Comparing to the Orange Walk Town Council, the mayor made a release yesterday and they said that I think it was like 3 persons, so they are closing down the council for sanitization and to take precaution, but some of the other people, say they do that, man.
Well, what I understood, what the mayor said, is that the traffic department has it. It's not the whole council. It's 2 or 3 people from the traffic department are infected, and they are closing down the traffic department. I don't think they're closing the whole council. I stand to be corrected, but I understood that the traffic department will be closed for 2 weeks due to this pandemic that they have in that section.
Yeah.
But it would be good if they sanitize the complete
I have the release here.
building.
Well, what is happening today, Carla, they will be sanitizing the entire building today and try to see if the Ministry of Health will give them the go-ahead to open tomorrow.
Okay,
that's what I understand. But what I'm... Yeah, but what I'm saying...
I read what he had on his Facebook, no?
Yeah.
But again, I plead to the Orange Walk district in a whole. Let's do the right thing. We're doing something wrong. And I think the one of the wrong thing we're doing, we are going out in droves, out in town. Right? We need to go, if you need to go do shopping, get a list. And you do one big shopping and you stay home. But don't go out for a pound of rice, and then you go out for a pound of tortilla, then you go for a pound of beans. Go, buy your stuff and stay home. Right?
Yeah.
Stay home. That's what we need to do. So when you're talking about celebration, we need to celebrate, yes, because we achieved something in the past, right? But right now, we're not achieving what we need to achieve. We need to achieve a healthy belief.
Carla, right? for persons to understand, those samples were taken and 50 was recorded for Orange Walk. But can we say that there is more cases out there?
Well, definitely there is. Definitely there is more cases. Because if you have 50, you give 2 or 3 persons to that 50 and that multiply.
Yeah.
You have more cases out there because you have asymptomatics. A lot of people don't understand what asymptomatic means. Asymptomatic means you have the virus but you have no symptoms whatsoever. Not a sneeze, not a cough, nothing. That's an asymptomatic person. And you have the symptomatic person that have symptoms. They have a headache, they might have a little cough, a little sneezing, a little burning of the throat. That's a symptomatic person. But the dangerous persons are the asymptomatics. That's the ones that have the virus but feel nothing. And those are the ones that are spreading this around. Right? Yeah. And again, I reiterate again, I'm saying that the cloth mask only gives you a 25% protection. You need to line it probably with a wax paper or a piece of plastic inside. That will give you more protection. Thank
Good.
you very much.
I want to ask you one more question, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
We did a show on Saturday. I don't know if you're tuning in, but Albert may dedicate a nice song for you to make you dance Saturday night, but I don't know if you may hear it.
No. I had other things. I was doing other things on Saturday night.
And the man may dedicated.
I had a little family prayer at home, so
oh, nice.
I didn't do it. But thank you very much.
All right,
thank
good.
You very much. And I understand you will be out on the 20th or the 21st.
The 21st, the 20th, we are doing a virtual concert. You know, we are linking up with the council because the mayor still wants to do something, but not just virtually. And then the 21st, we are doing a Lee Roving float, just to make people feel the Lee spirit at the 21st. You know.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Yeah, so Emerson, like these 50 that was recorded for Orange Walk, you know, the same thing like what the caller said, I was saying that there is more than that out there because just like when you have one border open, they don't want to catch everybody. If somebody's sick out there, so when the sickness used to come out, different sickness, they don't find everybody. So that the asymptomatic, or how the word go?
Asymptomatic.
All right, what happened is like we could feel like we have it and we don't have it. And then that's when it spreads. So if you multiply that 50 at least by 3, you look at 150 persons. So it's not everybody that can be protected. And so we have to take care of ourselves. And I like that he alluded to these masks like these. Well, this one now medical mask. And then the other ones, the cloth, you need to wear one different cloth between it to stop that whatever is coming in the droplets to hit you. But like we say, only the mask can help you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Chicken.
Morning.
Yeah, man, I just want to tell you that actually, if you buy an article expired in a shop, what would I do with it?
Well, you have to carry it back. You know good?
You know good? Unless you change it, right?
Unless they change it.
Okay, I passed a situation this Friday. I go in and I buy one paint, a home and the light. And I go and repeat the wall, right? I repeat the wall, and the paint, the stick is not a help on the wall.
Uh-huh.
So now again, I tell my son, check that it expired. It expired from 2019.
Wow.
And so now I go on there and try to change it. I tell her change it for me or give me back my money. Acha, now a problem. I never expect the lady would act like that. Acha, when the lady started to take a pretty words all the time out, Maravilla, I just can't believe it. And I say, how they pick up that woman, the light? They always got big promotion, the guys, they will talk good about them. But then they still expire things up.
But you never get a receipt then?
They never change it on at all. I just get my cost, no price from the lady.
But you never get a receipt?
Yeah, I got a receipt. I got there. Personally, the lady tells me, don't know somebody else at work or something. No, the one, she tells me.
Yeah.
And then I had to go and buy an next pen to cover the garbage way and sell me. But the thing is, I said, right, because to make people know that not everybody, when they hear and they promote them big in the radio, they're good. The people are wicked. They're really wicked on the TV because money not drop from sky. You have to really work both skin to make you get more money. And not to make them just take it like that. Hey, if she and them is somebody, well, really, it's really expired yet because I see, but they still behave bad. They don't want to change it. They want to show that, yeah. And then they tell me they can't do nothing because I don't want GFP. Come on, if that person I want GFP, I don't know why they put crazy people for GFP too, right? Because if you don't want GFP, right, you should act better and do something better than that and show the first example to the people. Thank you.
All right, good. All right, that's a case on its own, Emerson. That's between the person and the owner of the institution. You know, there's always two sides to a story. So if that happened and it's the way that happened, then the person, they need to work it out between themselves. But we need to take a break, Emerson, because it's already 6 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Folks will be taking a break right now, and this is North Television Channel 10. Emerson and Robert Cheque Usher will be back after these messages right here on North Television Channel 10.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. Do you think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Worried about wearing that sleeveless dress or sexy bikini due to unsightly ingrown hairs, razor bumps, or burn on your legs, underarms, or bikini lines? With TendSkin, those worries are a thing of the past. Just apply TendSkin and you'll be surprised at how quickly it works. So regain the confidence to go short, go sleeveless, go TendSkin. Visit us online at gotenskin.com.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Carazal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Chunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Caperbank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
Batiste Dry Shampoo is the quick and easy way to instantly refresh your hair between washes. Simply spray, massage, and brush. For hair that is refreshed with added body and great texture, so you have time to boss the morning routine. Yes, you can. Batiste Dry Shampoo.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Honorable Elodio Aragon remains steadfast in his commitment of delivering on his pledge to the people of Orange Walk East. As a result, Palmar Village is receiving much needed attention. The main street that passes through the village, which has been eroded due to rains and use over time, has been upgraded by your area representative and the government of Belize. Street works will be ongoing in the area. Honorable Elodio Aragon and the government of Belize. Leadership that works.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, folks. It's exactly 8:01, 1 minute after 8 o'clock. It's a Friday morning.
Monday.
Oh, today a Monday? Oh, Friday. Boy, I got a date for Friday. I got a big date for Friday. You want to join me on it?
It's okay.
You want to join me on it?
A big date?
One big date.
Yeah, good or yeah, bad?
I got somebody who they kill one hog.
No.
They make ceviche.
Ceviche out the hog?
No, they make ceviche.
Okay.
The hog, we like a bank.
No, I know.
A nice thing.
No, I'm gonna come.
You know, see how the people treat you when you go there?
Oh, yes. Yes, but I don't want really to go out right now. I know the
I respect that.
I know they go out.
I respect that, but the good that I tell you, so when the time come, you hear, you say Quebedo to show up now, right?
Yeah.
Quebedo treat you good Friday and Saturday morning too. So what happens is I know I hear when Quebedo go, the pig wine too. Only Peter's not going by car. Peter's the keeper away. You know, I think I tell DCP go make DCP go carry in a car. Think DCP go that go?
No, I don't think
He's
so.
not going.
He's not going.
Yeah, but it's Monday, folks, and we're here once again, and this is the Sugar City Morning Show. Tomorrow we are scheduled to have the Honorable Gaspar Vega and Carlos right here on the show, Carlos Cetina. They will be joining us on the Sugar City Morning Show tomorrow, and you can be part of it. Thursday and be one holiday.
Holiday?
Thursday the 10th.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember when I talk about the 10th, I remember when I got one village gonna play one time. Chepe tell me, boy, he said one man talk to me. I tell him, what happened? He like he had the band. Tell him, okay. He said he want the band play. I tell him, what Chepe? He said our next village. He said he want the tree. I tell him what? The tree, man, the tree on the calendar, the tree. Oh, the 3rd. I don't remember if they're the 3 or the 4, but what are they you want? I say, okay. You say Chepe that one marketing agent.
Yeah.
One time Chepe the other he talk to them people and tell them how the band play good and the band got a boss and bring in there and got this boy will work and I got Jamaican will work with the band too and a lot of things. Really market with.
Really, he does a nice way in marketing.
Jovan say glad to see you.
Oh yeah.
He said fix the mass. He said fix the mass.
Well, the mass is already fixed.
He said fix the mass.
Anyways, probably just updating the audience on the latest figure, like what the caller mentioned. I will just read the preliminary report from the Ministry of Health. 67 new cases, 67 positive cases out of 180 samples. A total of 180 samples processed with 67 new cases. The breakdown is as follows. Corozal records 1 case, and that's Pachacan. Orange Walk records 50 cases. 10 in Orange Walk Town, 26 in San Felipe, 1 in Trinidad, 1 in San Jose, 1 in San Jose Palmar, 2 in August Pine Ridge, 3 in Blue Creek, 1 in San Lazaro, 3 in Choal Farm, 1 in Guinea Grass, and 1 from Belize City. Then it says, it goes down, Belize District. I think this one that they say Belize City, that person was swabbed here, but it's from Belize City. But the swabbing that took place,
It's a Belize City resident.
Yeah, it's a Belize City resident. Belize District records 10, 5 in San Pedro, 4 in Kikaker, and 1 in Ladyville. Cayo District records 6, 6 in Belmopan. We have 15 recovered cases. It goes further and say, we acknowledge all the support we continue to get, but we have to continue to reiterate that we require further community engagement if we are to flatten any curve, as the numbers in some communities continue to increase. 50 cases. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Miramos que la mayoría viene de San Felipe. Remember that there was a breakthrough within San Felipe. Remember San Felipe and Blue Creek Megana and lockdown.
Yes.
The
first time it was San Felipe alone. Remember the first time when San Felipe was locked down, it was only San Felipe, but that records all that era for San Felipe all the way up to Blue Creek, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so once San Felipe me locked down, nothing supposed to pass through. But then remember when we got some calls and some texts saying that they got one bus where they pass through, we still care people at Blue Creek and this and that, you know.
So the curve.
Make I put on my mask, cause somebody say make I put on my mask. When me there one week by week, you know. But maybe that person know why it tell me if I put on my mask. So thank you very much. I'll put my mask on. We supposed to show the example, you know.
Yeah.
But they say if somebody got it on and you there together and a person got it on, you know, might have the possibility. But directly talk and something go by your hand and you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
but put on my mask. You get away because last week that me want to put on my mask.
I was referring to the situation in San Felipe. I remember that let's probably just use the terms what the health department has been using when they say flattening the curve.
Mm-hmm.
Flattening the curve for them is lowering down all the cases. It came out that it was a back-to-back. I think you remember just a couple of weeks ago when the family this family had 2 lost in their family back-to-back.
From San Felipe,
from
right?
San Felipe.
Yep.
So it is a community spread. We know that for a fact. But we have to, something needs to be done now looking at San Felipe. I'm not saying go back on a total lockdown or nothing, but these areas with high demand, and it's very difficult too, because in another note, your people have to work. People are still waiting for this unemployment relief. People from the casino still not receive it, and we're being real. But then the situation now, San Felipe is on a high rating. It's very high, and we have to. Something needs to be something we're not doing right. Then we're not doing something right. Someone said, "Man," I said, "Emerson, where they go on a range walk?" I said, "Boy, I don't really know, you know." He said, "Wow, there are people don't know what the hygiene." I said, "We know what the hygiene, but we take everything for granted."
Yeah, I said, "No, I mean I catch that."
Exactly.
But I believe you see what happened to the lockdowns, right? Make we look on Santa Marta. Santa Marta, we got a Mennonites then shipyard too. We have Guinea Grass, right? When San Felipe was locked down. I believe that when these cases are showing that they are coming, right? I believe the authorities should go into those areas, those communities, and check out the shopkeepers there and make sure they have everything or put some BDF to a community center and put one lot of items, groceries and everything. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I make a comment?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
go ahead,
Go
ma'am.
right
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Okay. I believe the little villagers need some more educational things. They probably just think washing their hands and putting their mask is okay. But you have to realize when you enter you need to take off your shoes. Spray it with Clorox or alcohol if you want. Go inside and wash your hands. If you don't have a sanitizer outside, when you go in, you do what I do when people, number one, I don't make anybody come to my house except my children.
Good.
When I come in, or they come in, we take off our shoes outside. I have a little spray bottle outside of alcohol. We spray our hands. When we come in, we take off our clothes, take our hats, and wash our hands if we don't take a bath immediately.
Mm-hmm.
When they leave my house, I spray the handle of my door.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the little villagers thinking just washing their hands is going to be okay. They need to take off the shoes outside.
Yeah.
And stop visiting the commander or my uncle or some for just for chat.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's what is happening mostly, I would say, in San Felipe. We go to my neighbor house or we go by the fence and park without the mask. Touch up things, maybe she give me something. You know, when I go to the store and I come, I spray my bag outside.
Yep.
And maybe that's what people are forgetting to do. They think just raising the mask and washing the hands is okay. No, we have to go back from March when it all started. Sanitize yourself. Take off your shoes when you come inside. And I believe that will help at least the San Felipe crowd who has a lot of things. I'm not from Orange Rock, but my sister lives in Orange Rock and she has underlying issues, and I'm worried. Can I ask you, do you have people selling in the park? You know, when I used to go to them, people used to be selling in the park. Do they do that?
No, they are not in the park selling right now because they are considered as street side vendors. So nobody is selling at the park right now.
Okay, well, I pray every day for my country and I keep praying especially for Orange Rock at this time.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Very much. That's so sweet of you.
Yeah. You see what the lady is saying, right, Emerson? What she is saying is real. Because maybe, you see when these conferences comes on, right? One time they have these conferences on the different networks. The thing is that maybe the people there, that the villages, not really understand everything that's been disseminated on those broadcasts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they might do it in Spanish as well, but some of the language and some of the words when they're using as Spanish, maybe the people don't understand it so well, right? So you have to come down to the level of the persons in the rural area. You could have all that big time speech and stuff with certain persons that lives in different areas. Because some of the people we understand the Creole and the English. I don't know if they're English or American, but whatever, no? The way we talk here in Belize, some of us still not understand some of the things that they say. Only when the big man come on, well, they understand, right? Because when the doctor talk, the doctor try to explain himself, but some of the words where he put in, I know they are medical terms, but maybe some of we don't understand it.
But
so what I was saying before the lady called, I was saying that if you know you're locked down a village, right? You go to the village, you stock up a community center with food and so. Before you lock down the village. So when you lock down the village, try to get some medical team there for work as well. So people don't have to protest and go and say, hey, we don't got no food, we don't have no medicine. Because if you are locked down one place and they don't have their necessities there, then that's where the problem comes in. Because people start to walk out in the villages there, they start to consume some pochero. The pochero, they call it, no? They
Picados.
They start to come out too because then they come out to get their needs. Some of them want to go to a bank, they can't get their money. But if you have things there that they can get, then probably it will slow it down a little bit. Also, what this lady said that, you go home, you wash your hand. She reminded us of something very important as well. You go to the shop, you spray your bag. Because you don't know who might pass by. You spray your bag, you wash your hand, and you're not supposed to visit everybody now and then. Somebody bring all your food for you because that's how we do it. Spray the container. Watch out. This thing also should be a part of our expense, Like what I said, the mask, the sanitizers, the alcohol and all that thing. And for our daily route and doings, we should practice all those measures because you don't know when it's about. But
You see what happens, Mr. Asha? I believe this is just me. You mentioned something very important when it comes to San Felipe and these areas. So every time a press conference, and I hope I just don't get in trouble with this one, but every time a press conference comes on, it's just English. What happens to the Spanish-speaking communities out there that listen? They misinterpret a lot because of the fact of not sending out these messages in Spanish. You can see un comunicado de prensa de vez en cuando en español, de vez en cuando. Tengamos a alguien cuando se esté haciendo esta conferencia de prensa, también los medios de comunicación, tengamos a alguien para interpretar este mensaje que está mandando el gobierno. Estamos muy de acuerdo con lo que usted está diciendo. Antes de poner un total lockdown en una área, verificar que haya víveres, que las tiendas tengan esto, o decir, bueno, vamos a hacer un Sí, pero hay gente que no habla y hay gente que no lo puedes evitar.
Por eso tenemos Emerson aquí para decirlo en español.
Tratamos lo más que nosotros podamos en reiterarlo en español, ¿verdad? Muchas de las veces, vamos a ver, tenemos mensajes esta mañana, vamos a ver. Dice Díaz, acá en Caledonia anda Marín mintiendo a la gente no quiere saber política, quiere ayuda, solo vienen cuando quieren votos.
Mr. Marin is the representative for that area.
Okay. Y dice aquí, vamos a ver, watching. Pienso yo que debemos también enviar el mensaje en español. Eso es lo que yo pienso. También tenemos que sacar estos comunicados en español. Necesitamos, antes de hacer un lockdown, verificar que haya víveres, como usted bien mencionaba. La gente todavía, hay gente pero mira la cantidad de gente en Estados Unidos. O sea, es una gran diferencia. Aquí en el norte del país es raro que hables, mucha gente habla el español. Estamos en el norte del país, la gente habla bastante español. ¿Qué pasa en este momento, Mr. Osha? Yo siento que la educación necesita ser un poquito más profundizada, especialmente en las aldeas. Debemos de estar educando, porque hay gente en las aldeas que suelen todavía pensar que estamos viviendo una vida normal, y ya no es así. Ya no es, y todavía se siente uno algo diferente, porque ahora es, desde que tú te vas, das la vuelta, te estás lavando las manos, o pasa y toca tu compañero algo, vienes tú y tienes que desinfectar. En una parte te sientes como que, ¿por qué lo voy a tener que hacer así? Pero es la manera que tenemos que vivir, porque este virus nos está enseñando a vivir de esta manera ahorita.
Yeah, I meet one of my friends last week where we usually shake hand and tell him, boy, we can't shake hand this time.
Yeah.
We can't shake hand. Hey, and sometimes like it mess you up, Sometimes I come up in my house, hey man, my mask, I forget my mask.
Yeah.
I have to go back for my mask. But I'm going to take a little break, Emerson, because it's now 19 minutes. 19 minutes after 8 o'clock, this is the Sugar City Morning Show. Coming to you live from Orange Walk. We say good morning to everyone across this beautiful jewel of ours that is Belize. We'll take a break. We'll be back after these messages right here on North Television Channel 10.
114.60 acres in Tiger Creek, Orange Walk. 3,000 acres, 0.961 hectares to Jaime Briceño and John Briceño. 827.848 square yards to John Briceño. 5.4 acres to John Briceño and Jaime Briceño. 20 acres in Progreso to John Briceño. To John Briceño again, 6 acres in Progreso. The all of Progreso Gawi?
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass Project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Since 2014, Honorable Eludio Aragon has been quietly and consistently assisting deserving residents of Orange Walk East through a pantry program that he put together using personal resources and also with the support of generous business persons. It started with the distribution of 100 packages per month and has now doubled to 200 packages per month. The packages comprise of rice, beans, flour, and sugar, which are staples in any household and a great help to the recipients. During the state of emergency in the month of April, Honorable Aragon also prepared and delivered 3,000 food hampers to residents of Orange Walk East. In the first instance, 500 parcels were delivered, followed by 1,500 more 2 weeks later. This was done because Mr. Aragon was aware of the hardships some of the area residents were going through due to the COVID curfew. This is a man who cares. Honorable Eludio Aragon Jr., with you always.
Someone come, yes, someone coming, let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day, why you the letter here?
Who's a me the letter?
That sign right there, you can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
Oh man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
John Briseno says government needs to trim the fat. Let's take a minute to look at that fact.
Johnny Briseno receives a salary of $60,000 from the government to be the leader of the opposition and $84,000 for sports and community projects in his constituency. The People's United Party representatives receive about $993,000 annually from government to assist residents of their constituencies.
Since the COVID-19 state of emergency, the Prime Minister of Belize has given all his salary toward the relief efforts. The UDP ministers has given up a month's salary and allowances going forward. Johnny Briseno has not agreed to give up anything. The PUP representatives have not agreed to give up anything.
Leadership is about action, not words.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's 27 minutes after 8 o'clock. Folks, remember the September is here and a theme was chosen and it came out from Kayo. What's the theme for this year's celebration, Emerson?
I have it, overcoming adversity, creating opportunity, Belizeans unite for prosperity.
All right, unite for prosperity. But after this curfew happened, you remember one time when the curfew began and when this big robbery happened in Corozal, right before the curfew was ready to kick in. Then we had some robberies. Then we had some robberies down at San Ignacio. We had some at Belize City and all over the country. I think some robbery was attempted here in Orange Walk as well, no?
Yeah, I understand something with some vehicle. Something happened with some vehicle. I'm trying to get that information here.
But you know what we're really sad about it though? Apart from it's wrong that people do these robberies, what is sad about it too is that when they catch them people, when you start to hear the ages.
Exactly. We have this morning to report from a police officer being shot.
A police officer?
A police officer being shot whilst he was heading home.
Man.
He got shot.
What had happened?
In Belize City on Ebony Street about 9:45 last night on Ebony Street. Gunshots were heard. According to information, officer attached to the crime investigation branch in Precinct 1 visited the Carl Houston Memorial Hospital and of course they saw 30-year-old Wilberto Chi, officer with regulation 16:33, he was heading home, riding his black and color Million motorcycle when on Ebony Street, towards his direction, about 45 feet away. He was shot. He got shot on the hand and on the abdomen. He is undergoing surgery, or he was undergoing surgery. We also have some shots fired in San Ignacio. Shots fired in San Ignacio sometime last night. We have we have a murder to report in Belize City as well.
Man.
A murder case in Belize City. McKay on McKay Boulevard in the St. Martin's area. Daniel Dougal was murdered. We also have 2 men were involved in a fight sometime last night, and the fight ensued with stabbing incident after that.
That one a lot, man.
So then we have a young woman was shot earlier last night in Carrillo Puerto Boulevard. This is the one from Santa Elena in the Cayo district. Debbie Clark was shot once in the upper left arm and was rushed to the hospital. So this is, right after the curfew, imagine.
Yeah, so many things that happen. But remember last week, before the curfew end, when that double murder was held in Cayo, I don't know if that's Santa Elena or San Ignacio, but then the other person that was shot passed away as well.
Yeah, he passed
away.
away.
The commissioner of police were depending on that person to give some evidence. But also, Emerson, on a very sad note, this massive search still continue for the police constable Bernard Ikal, who was reported missing in the dense wilderness of the Columbia Forest Reserve. He has been missing from Tuesday, and they are on the search for him. So we want to pray for this officer and his family. We want to ask you all to give your prayers and hope that he's okay. I don't know if anything come out yet latest from when we got this report, if anything came out latest that he was found,
No other update as yet. Just a while ago I was searching the news blog there, and at this point in time, one of the reports even go further and thinking, because you look at it, we have been experiencing rain, heavy rains.
Yes, but in that area.
And in those areas, it's very difficult. I understand there was an interview also with his family members, and they're very worried. The search continues for him, knowing that he's out there somewhere. Out there somewhere, and man, it's difficult. It's difficult. There are more questions at this point than answers.
Yeah, but that's why we have to always respect our authorities here. Yeah. We have the police department, we have the BDF, we got the Coast Guard, we have the nurses, the doctors, everybody out there on the front line that are working to protect our country. They choose that profession,
Exactly.
They choose that profession. Some people go join the forces, not only to join the force, but some people go with that passion, I want to join the force. I want to be a policeman to help take care of my country, to keep the law abreast, to keep the law in place. That's what I want to do. So we just hope that he's going to be okay. But Emerson, they are calling for some floods, but in the southern part of the country. You know that when Nana passed through last week, a lot of things happened, and thank God we never had lost no life. We had some roof that was blown off in Hopkins. I commend the young man there, because one of them said, man, I don't know if you do the things, but I get up and I nail up. Then I wait for Mr. Nemo reach.
Yeah.
Then I wait for the minister Nemo reach. We all know that the minister Nemo, he usually reach. Then I wait for any other area representative. Then I wait for no village council chairman or chairperson. Them boys, they jump up there and they start to do the work. And these are young persons. So when you hear killing happen, you know, all the young boys, they stand like that, man. You know, a lot of them try to do their thing. They try to do their thing in our in our positive way, right?
Así es,
You know, so we have to commend them, right? But you know, today is Monday, and a day like today, you know, we would have been having the children going back to school today.
Exactamente.
I understand that there will be a virtual ceremony of the opening of schools today. That will be done by the Ministry of Education. So, but I don't know how you look if it's only talking, because it's not like we'll be seeing the kids on the street. You know, for the September, also close to the 21st, would have seen the school rallies when all the kids come out and they are marching, looking so beautiful, different costumes. You know, they got their music box and everything playing, and they would have been out. But when I see that this year again, like I say, if this is a call that we can entertain. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Osha. How is Albania?
Oh, Albania, you all right, man?
All right. Just the call to say good morning to my grandpa, Mike Sabalo.
Okay. So,
yeah.
I see you made a work up on big fried chicken yesterday, man.
You shall me up and get this, man.
I been wait for me the Albania man pastor, but the man never show up.
The man pass me, that time he pass me, look good.
Yeah. Okay,
Jovan,
brother.
Jovan.
Big up yourself, brother. Big up yourself, right?
Yes, man. You do.
All right. Okay, Jovan. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You want to big up Mr. Mike Sabal? Baba, boy, Baba. Boy, te binafin hargot. Ida biyangi. Yeah, I know he say who are the get, you know. Yeah, so, good morning, Baba. Your grandson, Jovan, they big you up. Right, yeah. Jovan and Mike Sabalte, you know. Yes, man. Jovan, large. Boy, the man tell me I should have stopped on and see and work that big fried chicken yesterday. He say, he don't want bodyguard. I could have gone right there. I take with the fried chicken for now. Without they realize. Because he never know what I say. But he say he see you.
Yeah, he saw me earlier. I passed and I was midday, I think. I passed. But going back to the topics this morning, ladies and gentlemen, yo quisiera que también pongamos la mano en la conciencia y como dijo la llamada anterior de esta, que tenemos o debemos nosotros tratar de disminuir las salidas. Estoy muy de acuerdo con esa llamada. Al igual tengo que también agregarle que la comunidad, la gente, necesitamos trabajar. Muchas de las veces no quieres ni salir, no quieres ni interactuar con nadie, no llevas un riesgo. Estuve también hablando con personas del sistema de salud pública, y dicen, Emerson, tengo pánico, tengo miedo, pero es la única fuente en la cual yo puedo criar a mis hijos, criar a mi esposa, pagar mi renta. Y le voy a decir algo, hasta el momento de ahorita hay gente a donde tú rentas, que si tú no vienes con ese dinero hoy, afuera te vas. Si no tienes la cantidad para pagar y estás luchando, te vas. They're taking you out, and this is serious. We are living. I think that's why people are in this mode of they need to struggle. We need to fight it. We need to work. But there's one thing that we don't need to do. We don't need to be taking out the kids, because I still see pickups with an amount of people. Try find somebody that could take care of your picnic home, man. I'm not carrying them at the shops. Make your list, as what you have been alluding to all this while. Make your list one time, what you need, one time shopping, and that's it. You know, it is difficult. We're living a hard situation. People at the casinos, people at the free zone. Hay una señora que llamó todavía esta semana. no sabes nada del relief fund.
But
Fíjate
some
que
people don't get already.
hay gente que ya está consiguiendo.
So that's the system of
Solo
process of the system they work.
Es el sistema, está tardizo. I mean, es bastantes aplicaciones, pero la gente está preocupada, la gente tiene necesidad, la gente quiere comer, y es una situación en la cual pongamos todo en práctica, la higiene, lavarse las manos, como dijo la señora, tener tu botecito de cloro de alcohol afuera, hacerte sanitize antes de entrar a tu casa. Por favor, cuando usted llegue a su casa, yo sé que los niños desde que tú llegas es abrazar, por favor, tratemos de evitar eso.
Yeah, true.
You know, evitemos esto porque inocentemente nuestra familia puede ser víctima de este virus mortal.
Without you realize. Yep. So we have to follow what is happening. Good morning, Mr. Checky and Emerson. I have a concern in regards to the burning of grass and leaves here in Ochobenque. We have a family that continues burning grass, even though he has been told by neighbors. On Wednesday, I called the police station because the smoke was very thick, affecting neighbors, and on Wednesday, affecting neighbors and people passing by. A police answered the call and said, we'll reach in a few. Nobody showed up. Now what should be done? Department of the Environment, I don't really know how to reach them people, but I will try to reach them and see what is happening, because that is wrong, because you could have bushfires could happen, but if people burn, then that's a different situation, because the law is there, man. It look like they must be all the way from Chobenke going in the trial farm, because the trial farm, then people like burn to buy, and that because we have one person here will pick up the dirt, you know.
Yeah.
I think you pay must say $4 or $6 or $8 for the month, and they pick up your garbage two times for the month. On Saturday they do Blackwater, then on Sunday they do the other side, which is trial farm. You know, all you need to do is to pack your garbage and get it ready, and the person will pick it up. Now, if you got one big amount of garbage in your yard, call the man, make an arrangement and tell her, hey, how much is it cost to make you carry this out for me? Because I don't want to burn it. I want to clean up my yard and I want to get rid of it. But then we have to put the initiative, man. We have to make an effort. And right now, anything out there is not safe. It's a good thing. There are viruses that travel when it comes with animal and chickens and dog and cows and things like that, because you know how hard I may be.
And let's go even further right now. The dengue situation, we are focused a lot on COVID, but dengue is right here.
Yeah, the dengue they're about to buy.
And even with these rains right now, it will increment even more.
Yeah, true.
You know, we need to keep our environment clean. We need to take out the garbage. I say, I don't want to really touch trial farm because the other day they tell me about trial farm.
Why, you said it mess with trial farm?
Yeah, I mess with trial farm too much. I say,
but what is real is real.
Exactly. You see places they're burning these garbages like what you said, and they got kids out there that have health issues. Right in child farm, kids have health issues. You have elderly that have health issues, and they're still burning there. Man, we need to stop that. We need to stop that and take out the stuff on sus botes que tengan agua. Todas estas cosas hay que sacarlo, hay que quitarlo. Todas estas situaciones que van a incrementar, tengamos mucha precaución, estemos precavidos, pongámonos a conciencia, y también póngase hacer su parte como comunidad, porque esa es la idea, hacer su parte como comunidad para que este virus ya no se propague más, porque esto es la situación y este es lo que realmente está pasando. Se está propagando este virus y estamos yendo mal. Tenemos que ponernos a conciencia propia para hacer lo mejor de nosotros para que esto culmine.
At this time, we'd like to remind one another that the Honorable Gaspar Vega and the new standard bearer for Orange Walk North, Carlos Cetina, will be on the show tomorrow. They were supposed to be here last week, but because of the Nana thing, things have slowed down. Yeah, you know the Nana was approaching, but because of that, they never reached. But they will, well, not they never reached, they postpone. They postpone is, because when I say never reach, it sound like when they wait for and never come, right? Postpone, and they will be here on Tuesday. Minister Aragon will be here on Wednesday. I'm going to take one day off Thursday, so maybe Emerson's going to be here by himself on
I should be
Thursday.
going on vacation too, you know.
Oh, yes, by vacation, I know. But nevertheless, folks, once again, we'd like to thank you all who tune in to the Sugar City Morning Show today and tomorrow. Remember, we have the Honorable Gaspar Vega right here on the show, who is the era representative for Orange Walk, and the new standard bearer for Orange Walk North, Carlos Cetina, will present once again tomorrow. So, Emerson, it's time for us to go. You have anything else that you need to touch?
Estaba viendo el release del Orange Walk Town Council.
Okay.
The release, but it just goes, let me just get it quickly here and probably just share it with the audience itself. The closure of the department, of the transport department right now.
Okay.
This is dated yesterday. The Orange Walk Town Council advised all residents that the traffic department will be closed for the next 2 weeks following multiple employees of the department tested positive for COVID-19. The closure is to ensure a proper sanitization of the premises and to provide a time frame for all those testing positive to be classified as recovered cases before reopening. The council advises that residents will be able to access traffic services through online transactions for the duration of the closure. The administrative office of the council will also be closed on today, Monday, September 7th, to allow for a complete sanitization exercise, but will reopen on Tuesday. We will continue to follow all guidelines established by the Ministry of Health, as we have been doing. In the next weeks, the council will be launching a full online portal where residents will be able to access all the services of the council with view to minimize traffic during this time of the pandemic. Details will be announced via Facebook page. We ask all the residents to join in prayer for the full and speedy recovery of the members of the traffic department infected of COVID-19. Please continue to wear your mask, maintain social distancing, and practice proper hygiene at all times. End of release.
Okay, anything else?
That's the release from the mayor. Well, all we have to say, we need to take care. Por favor, se lo pido de corazón, hagamos de nuestra parte, apoyémonos unos a los otros. Estamos en tiempos difíciles, estamos pasándola muy mal con estos casos que vienen incrementando, pero algo importante, Mr. Basha, que por favor termine el estigma y la discriminación, porque nadie es inmune a esta situación y lo estamos viendo. Hay una situación ahorita de que se alega de una mujer embarazada que necesitaba asistencia y es de San Felipe, y no le quisieron dar asistencia porque decían que ella viene de donde hay muchos casos. Que el estigma y la discriminación terminen, porque estamos llegando a un punto en el cual es cierto, tenemos que cuidarnos y tratar a cada persona como que fuera un carrier de COVID-19, pero tampoco discriminarlo, tampoco crear ese estigma con ellos. De mi parte, yo solo les pido que por favor se cuiden. Vamos a pedirle a Dios. Miré bastantes personas poniendo una candela el día de anoche. Lots of people were putting a candle and doing prayer, and we need to join. We need to join in prayer. We need to help one another. the depression, the stress.
Yes,
It's big within it. I wish we could probably get this person that helps on that to share some words with us. Hopefully, I could do that this week to get her online
Okay.
and have her talk a little bit with us with this whole stress and situations that you go through. It's not easy to know that you're COVID-19 positive, you know.
Yes, that's true.
You go through a lot. But anyways, may God bless you all. Take care of yourself. If you don't need to go out, please don't do it. Proper hygiene, social distancing, and wear your mask. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you very much, Emerson. Once again, remember, folks, tomorrow we have the Honorable Gaspar Vega right here. He is the area representative for the Orange Walk North constituents, and we'll be having the new standard bearer, standard bearer, Carlos Cetina, on the show tomorrow to talk to you all about all this COVID, what is happening, and the measures to talk to the persons here in Orange Walk North of the plans going forward. Remember, we have the general election coming up right here this year, sometime in November. And this show repeats at 8 o'clock tonight. We have the Channel 7 News coming up at 6 today. Rahim, thanks once again, bro. Have yourself a wonderful day. For everyone who called, the persons that send texts, you persons that are just viewing us, it's good when you tell us out there, yeah, we saw the show, we like it, but I think you should have said this differently. That's good. That is welcome. Because nobody is perfect. One person cannot do everything. Have yourself a wonderful day. And if the good Lord so will, we will be back with you tomorrow at 7 o'clock right here on North Television, Channel 10.
Con permiso.
Sugar City Morning Show.
The ongoing technological evolution